I'm Ciara Smyth and I'm the pensions manager, so I work under the finance directorate. And there's a small team of us and we're employed by the university to help people with their pensions. We're helping new joiners explain what the pensions are, helping people as they come to retirement, their options and what their plans are for the future. And we also obviously help with the contributions, making sure that everybody's paid their contributions correctly and that we pay that money across to the pension schemes within the legislation. So we always need to make sure that we're keeping on top of all of the legislative requirements from the pensions regulator. So really in the mornings we've a help desk, an email box that is very, very busy, and then a lot of my time is actually spent meeting members of staff who maybe have dropped an email into the help desk. So it's a lot of those sort of meetings, one-to-ones with members of staff, but that's why we're here. That's why the university employ myself as a pensions manager. So when you do come close to retirement, a lot of them are sort of meeting members of staff who are at that phase of their life where they're maybe 10 years away from retirement and they're saying, what do I need to do to make sure that I'm going to have enough money? And we sit down and go through the options. People saying they're going to have a trip of a lifetime, and as I say to them, do you know what? You've worked hard. Your pension is for you to enjoy. A lot of it, I think, is meeting all these people, so many varied jobs across the university, and there's so many times that I'll sit and talk to people and maybe they've been here 30, 40 years, and some of them do find it very hard to submit that last piece of paperwork. Yeah, we're all wee tiny cogs in this big machine that keeps whirling, and all those students that walk out at the end of every year with their degrees, we've all contributed in some way, I suppose, to that. That's one of the things I try to do is stir the pensions love across the university. We would have webinars quite frequently, and I had a meeting with somebody and they said, look, this has been really helpful. Would you mind coming into the school and doing this for the entire school? You joining the pension scheme and thinking, this is the pension that's going to help me whenever I retire, but what if you don't make it to retirement, that something happens and you pass away young or you can't work anymore because of an illness? It's the pension then kicks in and helps your family, helps your kids. There's a spouse pension paid for the rest of your life, a lump sum paid out if you die. So it's those things that sometimes you have to remind staff that it isn't just about the income that you're going to receive in retirement. It's what if something goes wrong and you're not around. That's when the pension really kicks in. I suppose get involved in things. There's always so many things. Like there was a lot of research things and they needed children, and I brought my kids to that, but they just loved thinking that they played a part in something. And even just all of the training that there is and all of those wellbeing sessions. But if you come to Queen's and you maybe don't know anybody, that's a really good way of getting involved and getting to meet people and having that network of people throughout the university. All other advice would be good. Yeah, enjoy it. And pay into your pension.